Joel 1:6. For a nation is come up upon my land, strong
Yep.
and without number, whose teeth are the teeth of a lion, and he had the teeth of a great lion.
And with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakodash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akyam, Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom. You want to read that for me again, huh?
Joel 1:6.
Yep.
For a nation is come up upon my land.
That's that nation is talking about the nation of Edom coming upon the land of the children of Israel. Okay? Not Israelis and not Jewish. They have come upon the land of the children of Israel, okay, with the teeth of a lion. All right? That's talking about our captivity. Okay? That's talking about the destruction that they have brought upon the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the true children of Israel. Go ahead.
Strong and without number, whose teeth are the teeth of a lion.
Yep. See?
And he had the cheek teeth of a great lion.
That's right. The teeth, of a great lion. The teeth of a great lion, man. Okay? You see, these people's rulership was that of the king of the jungles, man. Okay? They're vicious, very vicious, man. You know, there's very much cruelty in the animal world, man. You see the way that some of these lions, tigers, and wild dogs, they tear these animals and these other animals apart, man. This is the same thing that the nation of Edom has done to the children of Israel. Shit, they have done it to the other nations, man. You know? You see? Is that it on that? Just give me Joel 3 and 9 now.
Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
That's right. Proclaim it amongst the Gentiles. And that's why we come out on the highways and hedges and we bring out the Holy Scriptures, because we're proclaiming it amongst the Gentiles. That's talking about the other nations, the nation of Edom, Elam, Moab, okay, Ishmael. All these other nations have to understand that the children of Israel are getting ready to come back into rulership, okay? And that's a part of our position. That's a part of our job, to come out here on the highways and hedges and tell you people what is getting ready to take place, man. Proclaim it amongst the Gentiles, okay? And proclaim, and that includes the children of Israel, okay? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because they're in a Gentile state of life right now. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Israelites, okay, 2/3 are still living amongst the Gentiles, living as the Gentiles. They're living like heathens, man. They're following the gods of the heathens, okay, the customs of the heathens. They're dressing like the heathens, okay? Even though part of those curses that we're under is to go to our enemy for the one of all things, including our food, our clothing, okay? But spiritually, we don't have to commit any more adultery with this wicked ass nation, man, because we have been given the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and a way back to the Heavenly Father. You see, we don't have to continue following the gods of the other nations. All right, that's why we have to come out here and proclaim it, so that those people that are consider themselves so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, or that speckled bird, can come back to the Heavenly Father and follow His law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? Was that it on that? Go ahead, bro.
Prepare war.
Yep.
Wake up the mighty men.
Yep. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. What's taking place in the Middle East right now? Okay? All these nations. And I was just listening to the brother Yahweh the Maccabees yesterday, and I took a quick look this morning at the article about the United Nations. Criminal, they're doing a criminal investigation against the Israelis. Okay, those Jewish people over there in the land of Israel, the land of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. Okay, they're investigating criminal activity. Okay, they're investigating whether they're in that land illegally, and they have come to the conclusion that they are. And they're telling them they have to give back that land. They have to give back everything that they've destroyed. They have to fix it. They have to give those people their land back. Stop persecuting those people. Stop being oppressive toward them. Stop cutting off their water, their electricity. Stop sending food to a certain area. And when the children and women and old people go there to get it, they bomb the shit out of them. Stop doing those things. It's criminal. You know? But what's going to happen? Israel is going to say, go fuck yourself. And the United States is going to back them up. And what's going to happen? All of these other nations in the UN are going to start to hate the whore, man, which is America. You're backing up criminal activity. You see? So they're waking up the mighty men. The Most High is waking the mighty men up of war. All these people are getting ready to go to war in the Middle East, man. Okay? That's what's getting ready to happen. Go ahead,
Yep. And let all the men of war draw near.
Yep.
And let them come up.
That's right. Well, let them come up. Where? The valley of Armageddon. God won. Okay? Yahweh Shabbat. Yahweh's judgment is getting ready to take place over in the Middle East, man. Okay? And you think that we have just been out here running our mouths? Everything that the brothers that have been on the highways and byways have been saying is coming to light. Okay? You know? Though it tarry, wait for it. Go ahead, brother. That was it. Grab Amos 1, read 11 and 12. You see? Though it tarry, wait for it. Because it's going to tarry. It's going to take a while. Okay? Because the Most High wanted these nations, mainly Esau, Edom, to commit so many atrocities, okay? So many iniquities are sin upon sin, you see, that when his judgment came, that there was no way that he could get out of it, man. Okay? He wanted this man to continue to sin. Though a sentence, you know, it's not speedily. There's no speedy sentence for all the things that are done. A man is going to continue to do his wickedness. And that's what Esau has done because the Most High hasn't moved on it. But now that the prophets are out here, that's the Most High starting to move on his ass, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Amos 1 and 11.
Yep.
Thus says Yahweh.
Hey! Don't talk slack, y'all.
Amos 1 and 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
That's right. He did pursue his brother with the sword. For 3 transgressions, and for 4, the Most High said he's not turning away the punishment. What did I just say? Esau was given a time to commit sin upon sin upon sin. Okay? Atrocities, iniquities, okay? The devil is following the ways of Satan, man. Okay, he that does the workings after Satan, man, and that's Esau, Edom. So he has pursued his brother Jacob, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians with the sword, and the Most High is getting ready to bring that punishment to him. We're announcing, they were heralding in the kingdom of heaven, and we're also heralding in the end of Esau's kingdom, man. And with the end of that comes prophecies. And who has to bring the prophecies for it? The prophets.
That's right.
Okay? The prophets have to come out and tell you what's getting ready to take place, which you can see everything that brother's been talking about happening. Okay? And the judgment that's going to be handed out to all the nations. Okay? Not just Esau, Edom, but the 2/3 of Israel. Okay, and the other heathens, man. The other nations are going to get a judgment too. All right? Go ahead,
And did cast off all pity.
Yep.
And his anger did tear perpetually.
Yep, his anger tore perpetually, man. Okay, it just continued and continued and continued. Okay? He from Genesis, the 3rd chapter, okay, up until modern day, the wicked, okay, that serpent, which was another group of people, a seed line of people, their seed throughout history had a beef with the children of Israel. Okay? Grown ass man. You know? That it tore perpetually, man. from the seed line in the garden up until the modern day seed line of the nation of Edom and the children of Israel, that fight continued, man. Okay, you got any more on that?
Yep. And he kept his wrath forever.
Yep.
But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the places of Basra.
That's right. And that's what's getting ready to happen. The Most High is getting ready to destroy the nation of Edom, man. Now, it's talking about ancient places where the Edomites dwelled over in Mount Seir, okay? But spiritually, we know that this is Sodom and Egypt, Assyria, the daughter of Babylon, okay? So we know that the Most High is going to make these things happen here in America, man. And over there in Israel also, because that place has to be cleansed.
Right.
You see? There was a lot of bloodshed over there. There was a lot of bloodshed here in America. You know, all of these places have to be cleansed of the blood, man, by the blood of those who shed it, man. Okay? You got more on that?
No, that's it.
That was it. Grab Amos 9, read 1 to 3, and then 8 to 13. Here we go.
One of three of them. What else happened?
8 to 13.
Amos 9 and 1. I saw Yahweh standing upon the altar,
Yep.
and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake,
Yep.
and cut them in the head,
That's right.
all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword.
That's right. He's talking about slaying the nation of Edom, man. Okay? Slaying the nation of Edom with the sword. All right, a modern day sword is the gun, and you can talk about the modern day sword going into the nuclear destruction, the nuclear missiles, man. All right, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Okay, that's also a sword. That's one of the swords that's in the armory of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He made the smith that created the sword.
That's right.
That's talking about your physical, handheld, swinging back and forth sword up until laser guided fucking technology, man. Okay? Go ahead,
He that fleeth of them shall not flee away.
That's right. None of you people are gonna get away from what's coming. If you got a bunker, okay? If you got what is Elon Musk? He's trying to get out of the firmament. Okay, you got all these people with all this money that are building bunkers and doing all this other weird shit, trying to escape. They're not going to escape from this, man. Okay, you're not going to escape. Go ahead,
That says the Bible.
That's right.
You know?
That's right,
And he that escape of them shall not be delivered.
You see, even if you get away and you think that you're on an island and down behind over by the Bahamas, Antigua. Okay, an island over in the South Pacific, you know, hundreds of miles away from that. You're not going to get away, man. Go ahead.
Though they dig into hell,
See?
then shall my hand take them.
Them dumbs, deep underground military bunkers. Go ahead.
Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
That space station that's up there. Go ahead.
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel,
Yep.
I will search and take them out thence.
That's right. Digging yourself into these mountains, man. Okay, they got plenty of these. I've seen plenty of videos on these people having bunkers and all kind of other shit on the side of mountains, man. Okay, that ain't gonna help you. Go ahead.
And though they hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea.
Yep, they got deep underground, or deep undersea, or underwater military bases, sub bases, different things of that nature. Okay. They got movies. They show you about, what is that one? The Abyss. Okay. They got underwater drilling at sites. Go ahead.
Thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Job, the 40th chapter. You go read that. It's going to describe that animal or that beast on the movie Godzilla to a fucking T. And there ain't nothing that they could do to kill that beast, man. They even tried nuclear bombs. And they show you, matter of fact, what is the name of the one It's Godzilla. It's kind of the beginning. It's there's a lot of Japanese actors in this movie, and I can't remember the name of it. I believe it was on Netflix. Okay, so this Godzilla, they see all these things that they tell you they're doing these experiments with nuclear bombs and stuff like that. Okay, they show you that nuclear bomb that went off over in the Bikini Islands, they were trying to kill something. Okay, that on that movie it shows you them trying to kill Godzilla. They lured him to a nuclear weapon because they know he's attracted to radiation, and they blew that shit up, and it didn't phase him. It didn't phase him, man. He just grew bigger. Okay. So this thing that the Most High is talking about in Job the 40th chapter, you can read about. It describes Godzilla to a T, man. Okay, and this is in the Bible. This is thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yo, we ain't making this shit up. You see what I'm saying? So, unless you go and read it and you questioning what we're saying, then don't say shit. You got any more on that?
Yep. Amos 9 and jumping down to verse 8.
Yep.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right. All these chariot sightings. They got chariots, big ass chariots the size of football fields, man, hovering over cities, and you see them when lightning strikes. They got smaller ones. They got big. They said there's something hiding behind the moon. They actually said the moon might be a damn chariot. Okay? There's things that are cut. They said there's fleets of things coming that'll be here soon. Okay? All right, that's the eyes, the chariots that these people are seeing, creating, making volcanoes go off, causing earthquakes, tornadoes. Okay, they're being caught creating these things, are causing these things to happen, man. These are the eyes of the Most High. All right, and they're watching all the time. We're always being watched. That's why I said you can go hide and I can't hate to bring it up, but my brother Pat, he always talks about. He told me, he said, yeah, why don't you take a pork chop upstairs in the bathroom, shut the door, and turn off the lights, and the Most High won't see you. And I'm it's gotta laugh because the Most High is everywhere, man. If we're a part of that fire, okay, our spirit in us is a part of that fire, okay, then everything that we even think, man, the Most High knows, man. Okay, go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yep, he's going to destroy America and all these other nations, man, and put the children of Israel back in power. Go ahead.
Saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
That's right. 1/3 of the Israelites is going to be saved over here in America, mainly. Go ahead.
Says Yahweh.
Yep.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
That's what he's doing. That's why we say the speckled bird, because there's that speckled bird is the Israelites or the dispersed Israelites in the other nations that are going to look like the other nations. Okay? You go to Japan and go to Vietnam and places like that, and you see them little Chinese guys, that's what we perceive them because they look like those nations, doing breakdancing and the robot and all that shit better than brothers over here in America. You know? Rapping better than brothers over here in America. You know? You see? These are the speckled bird. These are the dispersed that the Most High is sifting from amongst these nations right now through what? These video epistles. Okay, go ahead.
Like as corn is sifted and is sealed in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
That's right, the least grain. That means that all of the elect are going to be saved. Go ahead.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
That 2/3 of Israel, man. That sword, again, the modern day gun and going into the ICBMs, man. The intercontinental ballistic missiles. Because 2/3 of Israel that don't die in the race riots, that don't die from starvation, that don't die in the concentration camps, okay, that are still left here in America are going to be burned up by the ICBMs, man. Okay, go ahead.
My people shall die by the sword.
Yep.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Yep. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
That's right. A lot of our people are so proud, man, that they think that America is not going to go into any chaotic situation. They think America is going to be here to protect them when all hell's done. When the lights go out, they found out down in Louisiana, I believe it was, at the Superdome, that that's not the case. You see? When the lights go out, these people, Israelites, so-called blacks, and I see the videos. Is that in Houston that damn hurricane came through?
Yes.
And all them women, 7-10 days without power?
Yes.
You know? Crying on videos. That ain't shit. Nobody helping them. They can't get food. You know? What do you think's going to happen when this happens on a mass scale? With everything that's happening, the Microsoft system shutting down all over the place. Hospitals, airports. I was with some family yesterday, and there's some people, some of our people down in Dominican Republic, man. One of my wife's uncles, his wife and one of his daughters and grandchild went over to Dominican Republic. They can't get the fuck back.
Ah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Man? I was thinking about that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm about to go on a trip with the family, which I never did with the kids and shit. You know, I wanted to do something with the kids, but I never did it.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking about that the other day, like, man, that joke is scary, bro. Because you could be stuck over there
for weeks.
Yeah, so.
Shit.
Man, I had some heavy praying, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
Hey, bro, that's why me and my wife got a 48-hour rule. We can drive there. If we can't walk back within 48 hours, we ain't fucking going. You know, not saying we're going to make it back to this motherfucker because when all hell break loose, you're going to have, like, hours, man. You know? But at the end of the day, you know, that's how it is. Look at this bitch hitting my car. Lock here, y'all. You got any more on that?
Yep. In that day, I will raise up the tabernacle of David.
That's right, and that's what you see right now. That's why you see austere men, okay? Not sissified, not feminine men standing out here, but austere men, okay? Because the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shai was an austere man, all right? His father, Yahweh, he's a man of war. Read that in Exodus, okay? The Lord is a man of war. When you see Lord, it's in all caps, which means it's Yahweh. All right? These are austere men. These are men that don't take no shit. All right? So, and these are men that they are not respecters of person, man. Okay? They're not going to spare your feelings, man, when it comes to certain things. You know, I've seen women that had dreams, okay, that she was taken, but her children were left, and she was questioning the Lord, like, yo, Lord, what, you know what I mean? And the Lord told her, yo, they did some shit in their past life, so I gotta chasten them for that. You see? Uh-oh. Watch yourself. If he would have had to hit that gas, sorry, y'all. He almost got blasted. I wouldn't have laughed yet. Later on the day, boy. Yep. Go ahead.
The tabernacles of David that is fallen.
Yep.
And close up the breaches thereof.
That's right, and that's what you see taking place. You see these guys in these camps. They're starting to split up. You know what I'm saying? You know? And that's what's going to start taking place. You're going to have the house of David start congregating, man, in one big ass, that everybody's going to come together on an agreement with certain doctrines, man. Okay? You see? When you got people dismissing the writings of Paul, you know, people are going to start realizing that can't be the case. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to start separating themselves. You're going to have people that are calling on Most High Christ blessed. They're going to start separating themselves from that mess, man. That's the house of David, man. The breach is being closed up. And you're going to start seeing that more and more and more. And there's no camp that is immune to that, man, because this is of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This ain't of a particular camp. This ain't about you, you know? This is about the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Take that however you want to. Go ahead,
And I will raise up his ruins.
Yep.
And I will build
Yep.
And I will build it in the days of old.
That's right. I built. Yeah, see,
Now
over there
it's,
talking shit. That's why his ass stripped. You know what I'm saying? Hey, got them dumbass smiles on your face, talking shit, and he almost tripped and bust his ass. Go ahead, Art.
that they may possess the remnant of Edom.
That's right. The house of David, being risen up, is going to possess the remnant of Edom. The brother read earlier that those that escape shall not escape. You're not going to escape because we're going to round you people up, man. Okay, when it's all said and done, we're going to round up the remnant of the nation of Edom. Okay, after all the smoke, we're not even after the smoke clears. This place is still going to be burning when we come to round your asses up, man. Okay, go ahead.
And of all the heathen,
Yep,
which are called by my name, says Yahweh, that does this.
that's right. Yahweh does this, man. This ain't of men. This is of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, He's going to raise up the house of David. Okay, all hell is going to break loose when those men are sealed. All right, when those nuclear missiles start flying, he's going to pull them up out of here, turn those fishers into hunters. Okay, and we're going to hunt you from every hill, man. From your deep underground military bunkers, your underwater bases, your satellites, wherever the hell your ass is hiding, we're going to come find you because we're going to put you in chains. That's the nation of Edom, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, okay, Elam, all the Hagarenes, the Africans, you see? Because we're not Africans, man. That's a lie that they put on our people, you know, to say that we were under the curses of Ham, which is a fucking lie. All right? If we're under the curses of Ham, why in the hell did we go into the slavery that was talked about to the Israelites? Why are we dealing with all the curses that the Israelites were told they were going to go through? You see? Because that was a lie that was put on us. Hey, sis, how you doing? You see? Go ahead,
Amos 9 and 13. Behold, the days come, says Yahweh,
Yep.
that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
The plowman. Who is the plowman? The children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. The reaper is who? Esau, Edom, and the heathens, man. Those that are licking the sores are the children of Lazarus. And we being symbolic to Lazarus, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And the treader of the grapes, him that soweth the seed.
You see?
And the mountains shall drop sweet wine.
That's right, the workers, man. The children of Israel that built this damn country. Okay? And don't get acknowledged for it. Just get talked shit about. Get over it. You know? You see? But the Most High said that the scripture said that Yahweh, God, requires that which is past. Okay? So get over that. Because the Most High is going to make you pay for what you've done. Go ahead.
That's heavy because we're known as the husbandman.
Yep.
And I think that word goes into basically, it just means farmer.
Yep.
So,
yep.
You know,
yeah, the seed sowers.
Yep.
You see? That's what we're doing right now. We're sowing the seed. All right? Whether it be to bring the elect in or tell these people their judgment. That's a seed that's being planted in their mind, man, to understand that their judgment is coming.
Right. It's also known as Jacob.
There it is. Yaquab, supplanter.
There it is.
Because we're spiritually supplanting these people for what they have. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Go ahead,
And him that soweth the seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine,
Yep.
and all of the hills shall melt.
That's right. All of the hills shall melt. That's talking about these other nations. Okay? The mountains being the larger nations and the hills being the smaller nations. So all of these places are going to be destroyed. All their philosophies, all their national ideas, man. Their gods. All of these things are going to be melted. Okay? Just period, point blank. Grab me Nahum 3 and 1. Then jump to 5 and jump to 10.
Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
That's right, the bloody city. Woe to the bloody city. Woe meaning destruction. Okay, and the bloody city meaning America, man. Okay, they pursued the blood of the Israelites over here. 100 million Native American Indians, 99 million Taino and Native American, 99 million Taino and Native American Indians, man. Their blood was spilled here. So destruction to this place, man. Go ahead.
The prey departed not.
Yep.
Jumping down, Nahum 3 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I am against thee, says Yahweh.
That's right. He's against you, Edom, nation of Edom. Go ahead.
Of hosts.
Yep.
And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face,
Mm-hmm.
and I will show the nations thy nakedness.
And how's he doing that? Through these video epistles, through men being on the highways and hedges. He's showing the nakedness of the nation of Edom, man, the so-called white man. He's showing their nakedness through the Holy Scriptures, through historical facts that are being brought out, okay, about all the atrocities that they have committed. And there's things that we don't really know about, okay? Like you don't really hear about the experiments that were done down in Central America, giving the women syphilis, okay? You don't hear about the Tuskegee experiment, giving those men syphilis and washing them rock. You don't hear about over in Puerto Rico giving them women cancer of the uterus. You don't hear about all those atrocities, man. You know, but they're just now, after 50 years, admitting that they did these things, man. You see? But they won't. They're not going to fess up to a lot of the other things that they've done because they've done atrocities all over this earth. Okay, they put light bulbs in the subways back in the 60s. So when the little badass kids, black kids, bust the light bulbs out, the powder that falls on them gets their ass sick. You don't hear about these things, man. You see, these are the things that everybody is going to start finding out about. All right, and I got a list of shit that I need to do a video on that. Okay, telling you that they were doing experiments, all of these things, all these and I can't say the V words out here, the things that make you sick.
Right.
Okay, they created a lot of these things, man. Okay, all of the food, you know, the GMOs, that shit's giving people cancer, man. You know? Let me shut up. Salakia. Go ahead, brother.
Right, we ain't no doctors.
Right.
We ain't giving medical advice.
I'm a licensed practical nurse. I have a right to be able to speak about things that I understand. Go ahead,
And I will show the nations thy nakedness,
Yep.
and the kingdoms thy shame.
That's right. You're going to be shown for who you really are, man. You know? That shameful ass historical facts about yourself. You know, are starting to come to light. The nations are starting to find out who you really are, man. You know, and what do you think is going to happen once they figure out that everything that you've done is a goddamn lie? Everything that you've done is just based off of wickedness and greed. Okay, what's up, brother? You see, it's going to be based on the greed that you have, and they're starting to see it now that you don't give a damn. You don't want to listen to anybody else on this planet. All you want to do is what the hell you want to do, regardless of how other people look at you. You know, like I said earlier, Israel's not going to want to give that land back to the Palestinians. Okay, it's not going to happen, and America's going to back up any decision that they make. And what's going to happen after that? All these other nations are going to say, look at these two nations, you know, that want to create a hell on earth, man. You know, and they're going to come against your asses. You got any more on that? Yes. Habakkuk 2, and read 5 to 16. You see? So these other nations are going to get sick and tired of your asses, man. Those Israelis, those Jewish people over there in the land of Israel. Okay? They're going to get sick of the Edomites here in America, man. Okay? You see? That's what's taking place right now. Go ahead.
Salakia, that was Nahum 3 and 1. I'm jumping down to verse 10.
Okay. All right, brother. Oh, what? You got 5, right?
That was 5 right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good.
Nahum 3 and jumping down to verse 10. Yet was she carried away, she went into captivity.
Yep.
Her young children also were dashed to pieces at the top of all the streets.
Yep.
And they cast lots for her honorable men.
This is talking about the nation of Edom putting the children of Israel, beating our asses, and it said, dashing our kids upon the stones, okay? Lynching, okay? Drowning, breaking everything that you could imagine, man. They've cast lots for our people, man, for our ancestors. And if you know what the Bible talks about as far as reincarnation is concerned, that could include us too, man, in some of those things. We don't know. There's no remembrance of former things. So we might have been one of those children fed to an alligator. Okay? We might have been one of those kids that was stuck in a hole and they took turns trying to kick the head off. Who was strong enough to kick the head off with one kick? Okay? You see? So woe to the bloody city, like the scripture said. Go ahead,
Way back. I know you bitch niggas way back.
Yes, sir. From way back. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, reincarnation. Boom.
And all her great men were bound in chains.
Yep. That's right. All the kings, man. You know, when they got Judah out of West Africa, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi out of West Africa, what do you think was taking place, man? They were picking up the kings and princes. That was the royalty, okay. And then you had out of Spain and Europe, those people were royalty, okay. You see, because a lot of the slaves that were brought out of Europe, out of Spain, royalty. They were all royalty, man. A lot of royalty in West Africa. You see? Go ahead.
That was it.
Oh, the Nahum, no, Habakkuk 2, read 5 to 16. You see? They don't teach that slaves came out of Europe and Spain, man. First. You see? They don't teach that in school, man. You know why? Because it will mess up their African narrative. That's the lie.
Habakkuk 2 and 5.
Yep.
Yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
That's right. It's philosophy. That's his transgressing by wine. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
That's right.
Neither keepeth at home.
Yeah.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
That's right. He's a proud man. And he doesn't stay at home. I don't know why. See this? Hey, I know. He's a proud man. He got these other nations proud as hell too. Even our own people. You know, not knowing that the economy's getting ready to collapse. All hell is going to break loose. And all that giggling and smiling is going to go to it's going to come to a halt. Go ahead, Art.
He is a proud man.
Yep.
Neither keepeth at home.
Mm-hmm.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
That's right. He doesn't stay at home. He goes overseas. Okay? Seeing who he can swindle. You know? And we're called, Jacob is, or Yahweh means supplanter, but this man goes and he supplants the hell out of even Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. He supplants even Jacob. Jacob's smooth as hell. And he's still getting supplanted by the devil. You see? But he neither keeps at home, man, because he goes overseas, puts military bases, 180 military bases all over the world? Okay? You got to understand, this man, he doesn't stay at home. He wants to be in everybody else's business. You know, but his own. He doesn't want to take care of his own goddamn home, man. He got hundreds of thousands of military veterans living on the street, man. Okay? Combat. Some of these men were in combat, you know, but they living on the street. But he's too worried about spending billions of dollars over in the fucking Ukraine and Israel and all these other places instead of taking care of his people. Go ahead, all right.
And is as death.
Yep, and it is as death. Because that's all. When he goes to another country, believe you me, he's going in there to kill some people because he got shit in there that he wants to steal. If he's giving you money, it's because he's getting ready to try to steal some shit. Okay? Period, point blank. Go ahead, all right.
And cannot be satisfied.
Yep.
But gather unto him all nations.
See?
And heapeth unto him all people.
That's right, the United Nations. He's heaped all these nations and all these people to himself for what? So that he can exploit those that don't have the might to come against it. Okay? But what did the scripture say? Let the weak be strong, man. Okay? So now the weak, okay, on the earth, all these nations that didn't have any power to fight against the nation of Edom, okay, are now coming together and saying, the hell with that, man. We're going to have to come together and fight this man. And that's what's getting ready to happen. That's why I said, gather together the men of war earlier. The brother read that. You see? Gather yourselves together, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Shall not all these take up a parable
Yeah.
against him?
What did I just say about the UN Council coming together and talking about the criminal activity that Israel is doing? Okay? They're coming and making a parable against it. They're taking up a parable against these people, man, because they're starting to find out that everything they're doing is criminal. Everything that they've been doing is criminal, and now they're trying to tell them, hey, you're going to have to calm down. You're going to have to stop doing these things, or we're going to have to do something to you. You know, and that's what's getting ready to take place. Go ahead.
And a taunting proverb against him.
Yep.
And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
That's right. And see what is Israel doing? What are those Edomites doing from the tribe of Amalek? What is Amalek doing? They're Edomites. They're the head tribe of the Edomites. What are they doing? They're increasing that which is not theirs, man. You see? They're over in somebody else's land saying it's theirs. And then they're kicking people out that have been there 1,000 years before they were. Shit, we got kicked out of Israel, and the Palestinians got put in there.
Yeah.
Okay? So the Palestinians were there before the, what is that thing? The 1948, the Balfour Declaration.
Yep.
Before that was signed, who was in that land? The Palestinians. And the Palestinians ain't supposed to be there because that's our land. That's the Israelites' land. Okay? So they're fighting. There's a controversy over Israel, the land of Israel, which belongs to the Israelites, man. You see? Hey, don't lean on my car, bro. Don't lean on my car, please. Go ahead,
Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Mm-hmm. And who's doing that? The Edomites. They're dead. Okay? They got debt out their ass right now. They're saying $31 trillion. It's more like $300 trillion. Okay? You know, go ahead.
Shall they not rise up suddenly? That shall bite thee and awake thee. That shall vex thee. And thou shalt be for booties unto them.
And who's rising up to them right now? All these other nations. All these other nations are rising up. And I just mentioned that about the United Nations telling Israel that they can no longer be in that land. They can no longer continue to steal the land over there that the Palestinians were in. Okay? And what are they doing? Continuing to push their asses out of there. Go ahead,
Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
Yep, and that's what's getting ready to take place. America's going to be invaded. Go ahead.
Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
Yep.
Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness.
That's right, in coveting, what do? You covet what other people have. And what do these other people have? They have natural resources. And who's coveting these natural resources? Putting military bases in these countries, okay? Sending financial advisors to these countries, sending industry to these other countries, okay? Because why? These countries have natural resources that they want, and what are they doing? They're coveting them, okay? So woe to him, destruction to him. Go ahead,
That he may set his nest on high.
Yep.
That he may be delivered from the power of evil.
That's right. He wants to take over all the resources. Every natural resource on the earth is in the hands of one person. Guess what? They can control the whole planet.
Right.
Okay? You see? And that's what he's trying to do. Gather all these people to himself, like the scripture said. Take their natural resources. Okay? And once he takes all their natural resources, what is he going to do? He's going to have control over all these people. Go ahead.
Thou hast consulted shame to thy house of cutting off many people,
Yep.
and hast sinned against thy soul.
Yep. He said that's what he's doing, man. You see? Go ahead.
For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it.
Yep.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
And that's what was America built off? The back and the blood of the slaves, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, even the Chinese. Okay? Yeah, I was just watching a video the other day. The brother was talking about how when the Chinese got finished building the railroads in certain areas, the Edomites, or the so-called white man, would dress up like Indians and go in and kill the Japanese people or the Chinese people.
Right.
You see?
Yep. Yep.
You see, and they still doing that shit to this day because they're over in there in Iraq. What are they doing in Iraq? Dressing up like Arabs, throwing motherfucking bombs in the goddamn the markets all day. You know, caught 2 British soldiers doing that shit. And I'm sure if they wouldn't have caught some of the other people, they would have been Americans or British soldiers. Go ahead,
And established a city by iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
Habakkuk 2:13. Behold, is it not of Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire?
Yep.
And the people shall worry themselves for very vanity?
Yep. Is that it?
Yes.
Malachi 1, read 2 to 4.
Malachi 1 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
How
you doing?
I have loved you, says Yahweh.
That's talking to the Israelites. He's saying, I have loved you. Go ahead.
And yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Mm-hmm.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Yep, and that's the Israelites are always saying it. How does the Most High love us when he put us through all of this bullshit?
Right.
When he put us through this slavery. Okay? And then freed us from slavery and then did what? Put us into a whole different type of slavery. Okay? And this man further in the affliction. And Esau was our brother. Go ahead,
Yet I love Jacob.
Yep, he loved the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
Yep.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished.
Yep.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
That's right.
Thus says Yahweh of hosts.
And what have they done? They built the desolate places. They went into Israel, rebuilt that. Okay? They came here to America. They built that. They're still building. You know? That's the second leg of the Roman Empire. Rebuilding those desolate places. Go ahead,
They shall build, but I will throw down.
That's right. The ICBMs are coming. All right? Go
And
ahead.
they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Yep.
And the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever.
And that's what's talking about that they shall call them the border of wickedness. All of those wicked ass places, okay, starting with the Greeks, you see, that wickedness increased on the earth during the time of the Greeks. Wickedness increased on the earth during the time of the Romans, okay. When the Rome went down, you had the Holy Roman Empire, which was ruled by so-called blacks. You see? So wickedness increased on the earth, man, when these people came into power. You got any more on that? Grab Matthew 10 and 34.
Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's right. He said, this is the Most High's son, Yahweh Shai, telling the apostles that I'm not coming to bring peace on the earth, man. Okay? He's coming to bring a sword. He's coming to bring destruction, man. Okay? Woe to the bloody city. You see? So much blood spilled here in America, man. You know? And who's going to pay for that? The people that spilled it, man. You got to cleanse the land by the blood of the people that spilled all the blood here. Okay? In that land. Go ahead,
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
See, America, remember the scripture we just read about the pride? These people are so goddamn proud that they think that this place is never going to get touched, man.
Right.
But you got nuclear submarines in fucking Cuba right now. You got Russian and Chinese troops in Mexico and Venezuela. You know? You see? These people think that this place ain't never going to go down, man, but they're going to be surprised. They're going to get the surprise of their fucking life, man. Go ahead,
And his daughter against her mother,
Yep.
and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
I'm starting to see so many videos. A man shot his whole damn family, his daughter and all her kids, and then there was another one that they did the same damn thing. The dude did the same thing, man. So these families are starting to be, destroy each other. Women killing their children, you know. The spirit of the Most High is going to start moving on these people. You got any more on that? That was it. Give me Matthew 13, read 38 to 43, and then jump to 49. Sun's coming.
13.
Yeah. 38 to 43, and then jump down to 49.
Matthew 13 and 38. The field is the world.
Yep.
The good seed are the children of the kingdom.
Yeah, the children of Israel. Go ahead.
But the tares are the children of the wicked one.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy that sowed them is the devil.
That's right.
The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
And that's what's getting ready to take place, the harvest. Okay? And the harvest, if you don't have that tawah during the time of this harvest, when the angels start to reap, okay, what's going to happen? You're going to get left here. You get burned up. What do they do with the chaff? What do they do with any materials that they can't use? They're going to burn it up. Okay? You see? Go ahead, Brother Salaki.
Good. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be the end of this world.
Yep.
The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things
That's right.
that offend, and them which do iniquity.
Yep.
And shall cast them into the furnace of fire.
You see, I just said that. The Most High, if you're out here and you're one of these heathens in America when those thermonuclear missiles come, if you're 2/3 and you ain't trying to get right, okay, all of these people, the heathens, the Most High is going to smoke your ass, man. Go ahead.
There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Yep. That wailing and gnashing of teeth, man. All that smiling, we see all your teeth now. We're going to see them motherfuckers a lot more when that fire gets on your ass. Go ahead.
Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun
You see? Go ahead,
in the kingdom of their Father.
Yep.
Who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Yeah, he who has ears to hear, let him hear. You got the Spanish boy getting out of his girlfriend's car with a big ass smile on his face. I don't know what the smile was about. Was he laughing at us? You know what I mean? You know, he don't have ears to hear, man. He don't hear this. You know, he's too proud. He's trying to impress the young lady that he's with. You know, which is foolish, man. He's trying to impress a woman. You know, hearing some truth, hearing something where somebody's. We're out here trying to tell our people that they're royalty, man.
That's right.
You know, we're out here trying to tell them to come back to a God that really actually has power over the whole goddamn earth, man. You know, the Most High Yahweh has power over the whole earth, and we're trying to tell our people that, and all they do is roll their eyes, you know, chuckle, scoff, talk shit, you know, and they can see everything that we're talking about happening on the earth, you know, but they still want to disregard this, man, you know.
Because the Lord don't want them.
Yep.
The Lord gave them that spirit of slumber.
There it is.
You know?
Yep.
The eyes to see and ears to hear.
Ah.
That's basically the spirit.
Yep.
You have to be woken up
That's
through
right.
the spirit.
Yep.
So he gave him that spirit of slumber.
Yeah. Keep them. He's got his ears and his eyes closed, man. You know. Go ahead, Art.
Matthew 13, jumping down to verse 49.
Mm-hmm.
So shall it be the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just.
That's right. He said he's going to put the sheep on the right hand, and he's going to put the goats on the left. All right. He's going to sever the wicked from the just, man. Okay. You see, and that's what's taking place, man. You know, the house of David is being severed from amongst the wicked. That concludes the 2/3. You got any more on that? Man, I was thinking. Let me get Romans 9, read 11 to 15, and jump to 21. That's crazy. Yeah.
What is it? Romans 9, sloppy.
Yeah, Romans 9, 11 to 15. 21. Like, damn.
That's a lot.
Like a tennis match out this motherfucker.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Romans 9 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
For the children being not yet born,
Yep.
neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God, according to the election, might stand,
Yep.
not of works, but of him that calleth.
And this is talking about the birth of Jacob and Esau. You can read this in Genesis 25 and 25. Okay? Esau came out first. Okay? And it talked about the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. All right? And his brother Jacob came out second, holding on to his heel. The Most High is saying here in Romans, this is the New Testament. All right, what's going on, brother? How you doing? So this is the New Testament that's being talked about right here. All right, but an Old Testament scripture, Genesis the 25th chapter, Genesis 25 and 25 to be exact. All right, so it's being talked about again in Romans, the 9th chapter, about the birth of the children and them not being born, and doing any good or evil, okay? And there was a selection, there was a choice made, okay? And that choice was Esau being the wicked, okay? He's going to be the vessel of dishonor, all right? And Jacob being chosen to be the vessel of honor, man. Okay? Before they did any good or evil, no sin, no nothing. You see? Go ahead,
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
That's right. And Esau came out first. The elder came out first. Go ahead.
And it was written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
And it was written, the brother read the scripture earlier, Malachi, the 1st chapter. Okay? He said that he hated Esau. And who is Esau today? Okay? The so-called white man. You see? That's who Esau is. Go ahead.
What shall we say then?
Mm-hmm.
Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is the Most High not allowed to make a choice? He's the potter. Okay? We're the pot. He's going to make you, what did he say about Moab? That's his wash pot. Moab is his wash pot. So he can make you however the hell he wants to. But is there unrighteousness with him for doing so? No, hell no. He can make you an ashtray. He can make you a spittoon. Well, however he wants to make you, that's how you're gonna end up on this earth. You see, he's gonna make you a righteous man or a wicked man. We hope, okay, Lord willing, we're righteous men because we're out here doing the work. He made us vessels of honor. There's honor in doing what we're doing. There's dishonor in doing what the world is doing, man. Because Esau is the vessel of dishonor. You want to follow the vessel of dishonor to destruction? You see? That's how we have to look at this thing, man. Because we ain't trying to follow the so-called white man to destruction. We're trying to follow the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, to a righteous thing, man. Okay? Which is rulership over this earth, man, and a righteous rulership. Go ahead.
Is there unrighteousness with God?
Yep.
God forbid.
That's right.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I have mercy.
That's right. I'm going to have mercy on whom I will have mercy. That's why we say we're, Lord willing, the Most High showing us mercy by having us, putting it on our spirit to come out here and do this. Put it on our spirit to come out here and preach the gospel, the good news, man. Okay? Making ourselves, our bodies a living sacrifice. You see? That's the difference, man, between us and a lot of other people, man. We're making our bodies living sacrifices now because when the sacrifice takes place, when that sacrifice starts to take place, what's going to happen is when that fire comes, when that destruction comes to America, then these people are going to have to make themselves, they're not going to have a choice but to be a sacrifice. That's going to be their sacrifice because we're sacrificing now. Their sacrifice is going to take place when all hell starts breaking loose. And I don't want no parts of that. Go ahead, brother.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right. Yep.
Romans 9, and jumping down to verse 21.
Yep.
Con. You already?
I hit it, but I knew it was coming.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
You see?
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor?
That's right, of the same lump. We came out of the same womb that our brother Esau came out of. Okay? We came out of the same seed, Isaac. Okay? Go ahead.
And another unto dishonor?
You see? There it is. The potter has power over the clay.
That's right.
The Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai took out of the same seed, Isaac, Abraham, Isaac. Isaac had twins. Okay, and one of the children was chosen to be a vessel of honor, and the other was chosen to be a vessel of dishonor. So now we're starting to find out who that vessel of dishonor is, man, through the Holy Scriptures. Okay, what's up, brother? And that vessel of dishonor is who? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, and they have pulled all of these other nations, all these heathen nations have been pulled in to their dishonor, man, to their shame. You see? But they're a shameful nation, man. But they're also a proud-ass nation that don't realize that through the Holy Scriptures, the Most High is going to destroy their ass, man. You see? You see? Still over there smiling and giggling, you know? Like there's nothing going to happen here in America, man. But it's there. That's farther from the truth because the dollar is that. Hey, there's financial experts saying that we're getting ready to free fall into a depression. You see? And when we say free fall, we're talking about building 7 free fall. This shit's going to happen quick. You see? But they still out here thinking that their money means something, man. That their safety with the money that they have, man. That pride. That's it.
They puff us up. They puff us up in Edom.
Yep.
That's why the scripture says. That's why the scripture says pride becomes pride before destruction or something like that.
Yep. Yeah. Pride goes before destruction.
There it is.
You see?
We got where it was whipping around.
Man,
like that.
I don't even want to take a guess. You know? Like, God dang. But that was it. Grab Isaiah 66 and 15. Shit. What the fuck was that, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Holy smokes.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
For behold, Yahweh will come with fire.
Yep.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
That's right. That pride that's going before destruction. The Most High is going to send his son down here. Those chariots that you've been seeing videos of. Yeah. All of these things that are taking place on the earth. Russia. All over Russia's down in Cuba. Down in Mexico. Chinese are in Venezuela. You okay? That pride, man. That's going before destruction. That's what's getting ready to take place, the destruction of America. Okay? And they don't even realize it. They're in la la land, man, most of these people. Like I just said, the economic forecasters and professionals are saying that this place is going to go into a free fall, man. The economy is going to collapse in a free fall. You see? And they don't realize it. You know, the dollar is still in their pocket, it's still in their bank, but what they don't realize that is really worthless. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Yep. To render his anger with fury
Yep.
and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's right. ICBMs. Okay? And the Most High said this place is going to be burning before that even takes place. Before I even get back, this place is going to be burning. How's it going to be burning? It's going to be burning because there's going to be race riots. Okay? You're going to have riots in general. You're going to have civil war. You're going to have Egyptian fighting Egyptian because the Democrats and Republicans are getting ready to fight like hell. You see? All of these things are going to take place. All right? This fire is going to be kindled before all these other things start taking place. He said before he even shows up, all hell is going to be breaking loose. Okay? That's why he's going to have to come and take the elect out of here. Because all hell is going to be breaking loose. Okay? There's no salvation without destruction. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 66 and 16.
Yep.
For by the fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh.
That's right. He's going to plead with all flesh. That includes the elect. Because some of us may die. All right? Martyrs. Getting their heads chopped off for telling the so-called white man to stick that C-hip up his ass. Okay? You know?
And that shit's coming soon.
That's coming.
You know, they didn't just shut down the whole
The Microsoft shit.
whole globe for nothing.
Hey.
That was a test.
Yep.
They didn't just come on, man.
Yeah,
they didn't just do that. Come on, man.
We made a mistake,
like,
man.
The whole globe,
Yeah,
everything was shut down
Hey.
on a Friday.
Yep.
That people get paid.
Yeah, Friday, and then they say that they're going to shut down on a Friday because it's hard. It's going to be hard as hell for people to get their money on a weekend. You see, when they got everything planned out where Friday is going to be the day where they do this shit. Anyways, we already know that. You know, this shit's it's getting ready to get ugly out here. It's getting ready to get interesting. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
Yep, the slain, the dead, the maimed, the wounded of Yahweh shall be many, man. The Most High is coming to kill me. He's not coming to bring puppy dogs and butterflies. That's not the case. A lot of these people think that he's going to come and when the clouds open, everybody that's been going to church that say that they're saved, you know, we always say saved from what? You know, all hell ain't breaking loose. So you're saved. Yeah, okay. When all hell breaks loose, we're going to see when you run up in them churches, and that's going to be a trap for most of these people anyway. You know?
The movie Purge.
Yeah, that showed you.
They were running up in them churches.
Yeah, for safety. And what happened? It was like a shooting fish in a fucking barrel.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Scripture says he's coming back with a sword.
Yeah.
Dripping with blood.
You damn right. Yeah. That's what he's coming with. You know? You got more on that? That was it? Grab Psalm 68:17. See? It's getting ready to get interesting out here, y'all.
Yep. Psalm 68 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
The chariots of God are 20,000.
Yep.
Even thousands of angels of Yahweh is among them.
That's right. And that's why the scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Okay.
Because you got so many chariots, you can't see them. You can't see them up there, and they're watching. Why? I'm sure we're being watched right now.
Woo.
Every brother that's doing a video on the highways and hedges has got company, whether we know it or not. You see? And that's why when for the last 4 weeks, when the police come up here, we have comfort in that. You know what I'm saying? We have comfort in knowing that there's more of us than there are them. And the scriptures tell you that in the book of 2 Kings. You know? Is that Elisha told the Most High, well, no, he didn't tell the Most High. He asked the Most High, he prayed to the Most High and said, hey, when you open this young man's eyes, because he's afraid that all of that army out there is going to destroy us. And the Most High opened the young man's eyes, and what did the young man see? He saw men with armor on. He saw men with fiery chariots. He saw these chariots themselves. He saw hundreds, thousands of angels, man, that couldn't be seen with the naked eye, ready to fight. And that's in the book of 2 Kings. Oh yeah,
Hey, just thinking about the one video that the brothers did in LA with
Where the angel was behind them.
Man,
Yeah.
just think about it.
Yeah.
20s and thousands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
With swords in their hands.
With swords, waiting. I wish you would put your hands on them people.
Woo-hoo.
I will tiptoe your ass out into the street in front of a truck. That's what they'll do. I've seen videos. The brothers in LA have plenty of videos where people are walked in front of cars after they scoffed and talk shit. Yep. That's them angels tiptoeing their ass out there in the street. Bam. Go ahead,
The Lord is among them, as in Sinai,
You see?
in the holy place.
That's right. You see? Jeremiah 4 and 13. We can end that here, brother.
Jeremiah 4,
13.
Jeremiah 4 and 13. Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariot shall be as a whirlwind.
Yep.
His horses are swifter than eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto us, for we are spoiled.
That's right. Woe unto us because we are spoiled. It's that talking about the 2/3, man. Okay? Still wanting to stay in this place. They still want to be a part of America, but don't understand that when the Most High comes, he's coming to destroy this place. What are you going to benefit from trying to save your life in a place that's getting ready to be destroyed? You know? You see? Getting a damn, where you going to get a ticket to get on the fucking the Titanic? Habakkuk 3 and 8. You know? I'm gonna go back in the past and take a ride on the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? You know? People are simple as hell, man. And you got Edomites, if they could travel back into the past, they would do stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go ahead,
Habakkuk 3 and 8. Was Yahweh displeased against the rivers?
Yep.
Was thy anger against the rivers?
And that's how much destruction is coming, man. You know? We're going to be asking, was the Most High mad at the water, at the rivers, at the trees, the grass? Because that's how bad it's going to be out here. You know? He's going to dry up rivers, man. This place, man, shit, he's drying the rivers up right now with these heat waves. You know, I've driven over bridges. I drive truck for a living, and I drive over bridges, and I used to see certain rivers on a regular basis. I'd be like, oh, man, I can go fishing there. That's a nice spot. I drive over them now. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, where's the fuck the water at? You know what I'm saying? You know, shit is scary when you see that, though. It's like, God, it's like, damn. And it ain't raining like that, you know? That's pretty bad, man. Go ahead, brother.
Was thy wrath against thy sea,
Yep.
that thou didst ride upon thy horses, and the chariots of salvation?
That's right. We have 2 Kings 2, read 11 and 12. I got 2 more. I'm going to stop at the 2nd. I mean, there's 4 more after that. Let's just ride it out. Let's get out of here.
2 Kings
2, read 11 and 12.
Second Kings 2, verse 11. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire, and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by whirlwind into heaven.
That's right. It's when Elijah was taken up, man. And Elisha got his power. And that was a prayer. Elijah asked Elisha, what would you have the Most High do for you if he takes you? You know? And Elisha was like, you know what I mean? That he wanted a double portion of his spirit, of Elijah's spirit. Okay? So he saw Elijah getting taken up by the chariot, and he received a double portion of his spirit. So Elijah, you got to understand, Elijah was a powerful prophet, man. He called fire down from heaven. You know, he was one of those prophets that was able to do things like that. And Elisha got a double portion. And I mentioned that about how Elisha prayed to the Most High, Yahweh, and had asked him to open his young man's eyes to see all the chariots and angels that were around him when they were getting ready to go to war. You know, so that's a significant thing, man. You know, when you see something like that, you know. Go ahead, brother.
And Elisha saw it,
Yep.
and he cried, my father, my father,
Shalom.
the chariots of Israel and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more.
Yep.
And he took hold of his own clothes and rent them into two pieces.
Yep. He tore his clothes. He was so upset that his teacher, basically like a father to him, was taken. You know, he was translated alive, man. There was only a couple men in the scriptures translated from life into the spirit world.
Yeah, I wish
You know?
Yeah.
You know? Enoch, 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 Elijah, and Yahushua. You know? Is that it on that? Ezekiel 1 and 4, and read the 5, read 4 and 5. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting toasty out, brother. Could have, should have been cloudy like it was yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah, read Ezekiel 1, 4 to 5. 4 and 5.
Ezekiel 1, verse 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself.
Yeah, and that's the chariot. That's what those are talking about, the chariots, man. Okay? And when you're talking about the clouds, he rideth on the clouds like he rides on a chariot. You know? When you talk about riding on a cloud like a chariot, I still have the image in my phone. And I was having a real bad day, like a couple days. And yeah, I went outside my job, man. Like I was like arguing with my motherfuckers at work. My wife was getting on my nerves. And I went out and I it was a clear ass blue sky, clear blue sky. One cloud sitting actually that direction where I worked at. One cloud. And I was like, man, that's odd. That's weird. And I took a picture of the cloud. And I didn't think nothing of it. Then later on that evening, I went and I started like putting it through filters. There was a light inside the cloud. Yeah, there it is. That right there is talking about it. Go ahead.
A great cloud.
Yeah.
And a fire enfolding itself. And a brightness was about it.
You see it?
And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of the foul living creatures, of the four living creatures. Yep. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
Yep, the likeness of a man. And then it goes into their description as far as their strength. You want to read some more of that?
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
And everyone had 4 faces.
Yep.
And everyone had 4 wings.
Yep.
And their feet were straight feet.
Yep.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
The ninja shoes with the one toe and then all 4 of the toes. That's what that was, the calf's foot.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
That's right, they had armor on.
And they had the hands of a man's under, and they had the hands of a man under their wing.
Yep.
On their 4 sides. And their 4 had their faces and their wings.
Yep. That's the description of the face.
Oh, okay.
The lion.
Yep.
Yeah, go grab that. And then we'll
their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went.
Yep.
They went every one straight forward.
That's right.
As for the likeness of their faces,
there it is.
They 4 had the faces of a man.
Yep.
And the face of a lion.
The face of a lion, which means they were bold as hell. Okay? All right? They weren't afraid of shit, and that's why we come out. When we come out here as bold as lions. Okay? We're not afraid of what these people are going to say or do or none of that shit. All right? That's courage. Go ahead.
And on the right side, and they 4 had the face of an ox.
That's talking about their strength. They had notable strength. Trying to have this fucking noisy ass car coming through at this point. You know what I mean? They had notable strength as far as the ox. When that talks about the ox, that means when you looked at them, you knew they could kick your ass without a problem, basically. You know, because it talks about the. I think there's a John in Second Ezra that talks about the notable strength. There's different stories about the notable strength of the angels when people see them. Yeah.
What scripture is it? Ezekiel 1 and 10. And on the right side of the forehead, the face of an ox.
Yep.
On the left side, the fore also had the face of an eagle.
That's right, the face of an eagle, or that wisdom. Okay. You see, you got the lion, the courage. You have the ox, the strength. You have the eagle, the wisdom. Okay. These are the three things that these angels exhibited, man. Okay. And that's how we are perceived. You know, when we come out here, we're bold as lions. Okay. We're austere in our approach. We don't give a damn. We're not. And the scriptures say, "Cry aloud and spare not." That means we're not going to spare nobody's feelings. Okay. That's a strength, and an understanding of the Holy Scriptures is the wisdom. Okay, and that's what an angel is, man. The epitome of all of these things. And when you start seeing these angels start showing up, when like the brother in L.A., you know, you could see that this man was nobody to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You know, an angel in human form. He really looked like somebody you wouldn't want to mess with. You know, dead ass serious. You got any more on that? Or was that it? Grab Isaiah 47 and 3. We got 3 more then, brother. You see? But you got plenty of scriptures that describe what the angels really look like and how they carry themselves. The story of Heliodorus, you know, in the second, I believe that's not in the book of Second Ezra. I think it's Ecclesiasticus. Heliodorus, when the angels came down, he said that there was an angel notable in strength, you know, and then 2 other angels that showed up in comely apparel, which means beautiful apparel. They had nice shit on, you know, and they said that the one angel did a flying drop kick and kicked Heliodorus in his chest. You know, this is why they took some of these books out of the Bible. You know, the Apocrypha was taken out of the Bible because it described a lot of things that these people don't want to know about. That's a scary ass book, to be honest with you. You know, you got that out?
Yeah. Ezekiel 47 and 3.
Yeah.
And it reads, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered."
Yeah. Thy nakedness, Esau's nakedness is being uncovered through the Holy Scriptures. Go ahead.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
He's going to meet you as an angelic force.
Woo!
Okay? He's going to meet you as that lion, that ox, and that eagle. He's going to have all of those attributes when he comes here to meet you, man. He said he's not going to meet these people as a man. He's going to meet them as an angelic force. Okay? And when he brings 144,000 back down here, okay, along with all the thousands of angels, you people are in some shit. Okay? This going to be the end all be all, man, when he shows up. Okay? You're going to think that you won. Esau's going to think that he won. You know, we did it. We got him. As a matter of fact, before he even gets to sit down and eat his meal, it says, okay, when he's about to fill his belly, okay, when he shuts this shit down, Klaus Schwab, the brother sent me a video talking about Klaus Schwab talking about a cyber attack, a great cyber attack to destroy the infrastructure, basically. Then when they come with their little gift, their bag of tricks, Felix the cat bag. Okay, we got something. All right, everybody, calm down. We have something for you. When they come with that, they're going to think that they're about to fill their belly, and the Most High is going to jack their asses up, you know. And they're going to lose control of the narrative. Everything is going to fall back apart. It's going to go from people panicking and doing things that they would never normally do, to okay, we got a solution. You know, everybody calm down, everybody relax. There are going to be pockets still of resistance and fighting and shit going on, you know, but then everybody's going to try to come back, and what's going to end up happening? They're going to lose control of the narrative. All hell is just going to break loose. And then they're going to be invaded because of the confusion here in America. Okay? You got some more on that? That was it? Daniel 8 and 25. Two more, brother. I'm going to try to get through. We're going. Yeah. Whew, shit. I had to invest in a damn tent, brother. You know what I'm saying? I had to go grab something.
Daniel 8 and 25. Daniel 8 and 25, and it reads, and through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper.
It's through his policies. What has he been doing overseas? He's been using his policies to steal all these people's natural resources. You see? Using his policies to do all these things on the earth, and he's causing craft to prosper. Okay? And that's what he's getting ready to come into, the fulfillment of his policies. Okay? Trying to get everybody sea-hipped on the earth. Go ahead.
Yep. To cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Uh-huh.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
That's right. When he's about to fill his belly, okay, the Most High said he's going to take them. Go ahead.
And by peace shall destroy many.
By peace. We're going to go in, and because these people are treating their, down in Haiti, you got a bunch of gang members holding down oil refineries, and we got to go in and we got to take these people down because they're killing people, raping women, doing all of those things. Hey, what's up, man? You see? So we got to go in there and bring peace back to that place. That's what they say. But they're actually going in there to steal the oil and all the other natural resources. By his policies, he shall destroy many. Go ahead.
He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
He's going to try to fight Yahushua when he comes. He's going to try to fight an angel. What did Yahushua say? I shall not meet thee as a man. You're going to stand up to somebody that says, I'm not going to meet you as a man? Come on, man. There's Superman's coming, and you want to fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Brightburn, Superman, you know, and Hancock, all in one. He's coming, and y'all want to stand up to that? Okay, I'm getting on my fucking knees. Go ahead,
But he shall be broken without hand.
That's right. You're being broken without hand right now through the Holy Scriptures. We don't got no missiles, F-15s, you know, tanks. We don't got none of those things. We're speaking words, and we're lifting up your skirt, Esau. You're being exposed as a slut and a hoe, man.
Yeah.
You know, calling yourself beautiful and a virgin, you know, but you ain't nothing but an old ass hag, man. Go ahead. That was it. Grab Matthew 24, read 30 to 31, and then we got Acts left, and that's going to be it, brother. You see? So broken, you're being broken without hand. We're not lifting a hand up on to destroy you, because your whole idea coming against the children of Israel was spiritual. His whole idea was spiritual, you know, and some physical, because when you start talking about the food and how he put certain pork products in certain foods that you wouldn't even think was in there, you know, you're like, wait a minute, this got pork in it? You know what I'm saying? You know, and then they got the restaurants and all these other food processing plants that are mixing hamburger and pork and calling it Salisbury steak, you know, and meatloaf, but it's mixed meats. You know, and you ain't supposed to do that shit. But Esau does it, but he gives you the perception that you're eating beef, but you're eating, you know, and then you go to these other restaurants and they're cooking all their foods in the same pot, frying the shrimp and the goddamn French fries in the same pot, you know, you know, putting it in ice cream, on donuts, you know, everything. The soup can liners, man, you know. Like, goddamn, bro, you hiding it, and then you're giving it to the children of Israel. Every commercial you see, the burgers got bacon on it. You know, chicken got bacon on it. A turkey sub got bacon on it. You
He
know?
likes that shit. He likes that shit in like cold.
Yeah.
Like when the Skittles back in the day, like
Yeah.
yellow number 9. Or
Right, right.
What is that? Nobody knows what that is. That's true.
That's what he does. He hides it in
Yes,
plain
sir.
sight.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
Let's start at 29.
Yes, sir.
Matthew 24 and 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days
That's right.
shall the sun be darkened,
That's right. The tribulation. Okay. Go ahead.
and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven,
That's right. Immediately after the tribulation. Go ahead.
and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
That the powers of the heavens, the Edomites, Elam, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, all these other nations, these are the powers of heaven. This is their heaven right now. Okay? That's what they believe, that if this is heaven, this is filthy as hell, man. This is a horrible heaven to be in. Okay? And it's not our heaven, it's our hell, because it's a condition played out on earth. Go ahead,
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man
Yep.
in heaven.
That's right.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Yep. All you other nations, the Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew is going to mourn because the Most High is going to send his son down here. Okay? Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven
Yep.
with power and great glory.
I shall not meet thee as a man. He's coming as an angelic force on big-ass chariots, and there ain't shit that you can do about it. Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of the trumpet,
Yep.
and they shall gather together his elect
That's right.
from the four winds,
Yep.
from one end of the heaven to the other.
That's right. From one end of the heaven, one end of the earth to the other. Under this man's rulership, the Most High is going to send his son to get the elect to disperse to Israel, and the majority of the 1/3 is here in America. They're going to be taken out of here before the ICBMs and thermonuclear missiles get here. That's period, point blank. All right. Like I always say, there ain't no other way out of here except for up. And if you ain't in the elect, then your ass ain't going. You got any more on that?
That's it.
Acts 1 and read 9 to 11. That'll be it.
Whew. Acts 1 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up.
Yep.
And a cloud received him.
This is talking about Yahweh Shai being taken up. Okay, go ahead.
And a cloud received him out of their sight.
There's that cloud again, talking about them chariots. So he got taken up by a chariot. He basically didn't, I ain't going to say abducted, because he can't be abducted. He's the one that they came for. Go ahead.
And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel.
Yep, angels. Go ahead.
Which also said, Ye men of Galilee,
Yep.
why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
Yep.
This name Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven,
That's right. He was taken up in a chariot. Go ahead.
so shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
That's right. They just got done telling you he's coming back in the chariot. Okay? So that's how he's going to return. He's going to return in the chariot. An angelic being. I'm not going to meet thee as a man. He's going to meet you as an angelic force. Like I said, Hancock, Brightburn, Superman, all in one. Shit, Black Adam coming. And there ain't shit that these people can do about it.
That's right.
You see? There ain't a damn thing they're going to be able to do about it. Okay? And when, Lord willing, we're a part of the 144,000, because I can't wait to punch a hole in some of these people's faces. Okay? That's dead ass serious. I can't stand this fucking place, man. You know, the nation of Edom has worn out the saints. Okay? And if I'm one of those saints, I'm feeling that way, worn the fuck out. And I'm tired. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. So, you got anything else, Sal?
That's it.
Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Babakash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel. They rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ah, shit.